Thanks for visiting Phil Beaver Golf. I hope you enjoyed your lesson, and what I want to do now is give you a short video recap of what you learned today. Thanks again and best of luck.
Hi Tom, great to see you the other day. Just want to recap on some bits we worked on. If we have a look at your takeaway, we can see unfortunately the club is still rolling inside a little bit too much, and we can see at this position here, I know it's a little bit blurry because of the weather, but we can see your face angle is definitely leaning slightly open. Okay, if we look at Molinari's here on the right, as he takes it back, one, the club's in front of his body, but two, we can also see his face angle slightly closed. So we wanted to work on just feeling that we took the club away a little bit more with the shoulders and get the club face a bit more closed to the top of the swing. Then when we run to the top, we can see here, right up here, because of that, we can see the face is wide open. If we look at Molinari's, when we get to the top, we can see his face is at a 45 degree, which is pretty good. And also if we look at his wrist as well, we can see his wrist is nice and flat. If we get to the top of yours, we can see it's quite cupped. We've definitely got a couple of different angles there, where Molinari's is pretty straight. So we wanted to get the club face shut, or 45 degrees closed on the way back. To the top of the swing, I wanted you to feel like you bowed that wrist, and then from there we can see here as you started down, you were just coming over it a little bit too much. That didn't take you long to fix because your first lesson we worked on that. So we can see here at halfway down, the shaft, now again is a little bit blurry, but it's cutting through there. If we look at Molinari's, his will cut through his right forearm just as the club starts to drop. So we can see there his club's cutting through his right forearm, which is absolutely perfect. So shut halfway back, shut at the top, trying to get that left wrist bowed. It won't actually get shut for you. Try and get that club a little bit more coming from the inside. Very easy because we've done that before. We just put a couple of balls either side of your golf ball, just in front. One, can't really draw small lines on this, one there, and it just encouraged you to sort of shallow that out and start at the ball right again like you did in your first lesson. And then the last thing we worked on, we went on the grass. I really need you to start working hard on taking a divot, Tom, because every time you sort of scoop it off the top, you're losing sort of 20 yards, and with the woods you're going to be losing a lot more. We need to get a little bit more compressed. If we just look at Molinari here as he comes into the turf, you can see he's taking a nice big chunk of turf out there. We can see it exploding down here off of the ground. So we need to get that sort of compression side of things. So we just took you on the grass, set up in line with the ball, and just try and hit as much as in front of the ball, or on this mat, try and hit this mat sort of up here, full in front, and that will get you sort of squashing it again. So takeaway, let's get that takeaway, club outside the hand, so a bit more there, club face slightly more shut. To the top of the swing, let's get that left wrist bowed, put the two balls either side of the ball down here to get the ball starting right and drawing again like first lesson, and then from there just start working on compressing it, Tom, and like we saw at the end of the lesson, you start to really hit some beauties, and I put you in some thick rough, and that was really good. I'll see you soon. Well, I hope that helps, and if you have any questions or you're finding a move particularly difficult, please contact me on the numbers on this page or via my email address philbeaver@hotmail.co.uk. Many thanks.